Hello. Hello everyone. Yay, nice seeing everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Hehe. Yeah, I'm so glad you can use the emote. Hehehehe. I look really nice. So glad I decided to wake up 15 minutes before my alarm. Yeah. Please just start. Not that sort of attitude here. Have some respect, brother. Anyways, hello everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing? On the agenda today, I want to make a background for him. So, you know the very vtuber thing where they're like chatting and then they're like sitting in a room? That's the kind of background that I want to make today. I have no plans, no sketches, no nothing yet. So we're literally gonna figure it out together now. If we're lucky, we can finish it in one stream, which would be very, very crazy. But otherwise, it'll be kind of like just figuring out what I kind of want in a room and how it's kind of vaguely look like. Hey, hello. Hello. But yeah, that would be the agenda today. Yeah, what is everyone up to? Also, thank you so much for coming. I know this is like the third day in a row that I'm streaming. Thanks for being here anyway. I really appreciate that. Endurance stream making background. Yeah. Does feel like that sometimes. Got any ideas so far? Not really. I would say I think the thing that really got me, because I know that it exists for a while, but what really got me was Kobo's most recent skin. Let me grab it in case people are not aware. So this is Kobo. I love Kobo. And I think a few days ago, Kobo came with a new skin, basically. And you guys know me, I love knights. I love swords. I love girls being knights. So I was just like, oh my god, this is like made for me. And then her background was really nice on that stream. And I'm like, maybe I should have something like that as well. And a more technical reason to that is I kind of want to do like a study or co-working together stream where it's kind of like I set up a Pomodoro method and then, you know, we like lock in for 25 minutes together and then we take a break and like chat for 10 minutes, that sort of stuff. And while I'm doing stuff like that, I want to be able to do other work, basically, not just drawing. So yeah, I kind of want to make an environment where it's nice for people to watch and it feels like you're in the space together. So in a sense, it fits him aesthetically, but also it feels like a lift in space where people would like feel nice kind of looking at it, you know? So Kobo was my sort of spiritual awakening and reason, and then I also have the technical reason of I want to kind of branch out into that sort of stream as well. Magical night him soon. Oh my god, dude! Those are the 3 magic words. So what element would he have? Good question. I would have to think about that. I really don't know. I really don't know what would suit him. Nice chill room vibe stream. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. So let's see. Magical night him. I have to write that down. Thanks for stirring the pot. That's some idea in the making. It will be in the making. I think it'll be very wise for me to actually look up some VTubers and actually have a reference. I'll pop back into Kobo's stream and just have a look at it. If you hear Kobo scream and I didn't mute it in time, you have been warned. Ah, Kobo is so cute! Oh my god. Kobo is so cute. Where is the room? Oh yeah, that's the room. Does him have any lore at all? Any established stories? Funny thing, yesterday my friend asked the same thing. It's in the making. It's in the background. I think I'll share it once I'm ready. But technically speaking, him is inspired by an avatar in a game that I play on Together. Let me bring it up. You'd be able to see it side by side. A huge part of him's design was inspired by this little guy. So it's a game called On Together, where you basically just like sit down and like lock in with people, right? And that's my avatar. And I'm like, I kind of feel it. I kind of like it. And then at the same time, I was like, I want to make a VTuber model. And I'm like, why don't I just like extrapolate from this existing avatar that I'm quite attached to already? So yeah, you can see like the heart glasses. That's a very obvious mark there. And then you have the pink kind of hair highlights. That's where the tips of him's hair come from. A lot of wings kind of motif. Yeah. And then the outfit itself. No, that was something else. But interesting fact, when you said magical night, when I was modeling, like when I was like dressing up this character, I was like thinking of like magical girl, so like Maho Shoujo. So when you said magical night, I'm like, oh my god, putting 2 and 2 together. So yeah, that's a very good idea and a very good question. The thing is, I have a like OC world that I'm working on. It comes from my Catboy days, but the lore that I was kind of making for them at that time doesn't resonate with me anymore. Like 3 years later, it doesn't stand with who I am as a person anymore. So I'm kind of like changing the lore And in a sense why it's kind of hard to kind of pinpoint him's character and him's lore at the moment is because I want him to also belong in that OC world. So it's a lot of kind of like writing and constructing happening at the back of my mind right now. But I will definitely share it when I'm ready. And thanks so much for everyone's enthusiasm for it. Really good to hear that you guys care. But yeah, I also agree that like if I'm designing the room, I need to kind of know what sort of world or like place it would be. Okay. I'm seeing Kobo's background right now, and I think this would be okay. There's a lot of backgrounds. I have a lot of backgrounds, but one that is very, I think, is very topical with my main purpose of having a background is this setup where this is the desk, and then you have the character here. And then I'm planning to have like a to-do list or something over there, and then maybe like a timer over there, so we need a clock element somewhere. Hi, welcome. Nice to see you. How are you? Yeah. I also want to have like a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of like a little bit of an explanation here, because when I do the lock-in stream, I kind of want to have it like actually muted on like the lock-in section, and I don't want people to think that I'm ignoring them, so I kind of want to write it down as well. What kind of character do you imagine him as, like personality wise? Very good questions that I'm not ready to answer. I don't want to like say something and then kind of have it stick for a little bit, and then in the future I kind of like switch it up, and then everyone has to kind of adjust their expectations and memory. So I think it's a bit safer for me to like not say anything at the moment. That's kind of how I feel with stories, because I'm very like I'm very careful with stories. So I designed him already holding a book, and oh, my pen. Wait guys, my quill. I gotta activate it. Toggle. There we go. You guys see that? It shows up. Okay, maybe it would be very helpful if I just pop in him's design here. This is where the magic happens. This is the OG him file. And I copy that and then clear it, and then copy and then paste all, and then I'm gonna place him sort of there. So I kind of like designed this half body model with like kind of having them sit on a table surface in mind. So that was part of the plan. So I think I can, it's okay for me not to actually draw an object in that middle space, and I can like, okay, I need to readjust the perspective now that we have that book. I think something like that. And Him is a ghost now. I would say though, I'm very drawn towards the idea of letters. So the kind of current space that I'm thinking about is kind of like a post office, because the main character for the, like, in the original OC lore, I have sort of planned for them to be a delivery kind of postman kind of character. So I think him would probably be in like that sort of space. Don't have the cat sleeping on the desk. 20 point for you. That is beautiful. I like that idea. I like that idea. Okay. I'm gonna hide that for a second. The next thing that I have to figure out is how to kind of make the background move in like technically, like which app do I need to kind of use, and is it like a looped video for like 10 hours? Or like a looped GIF? Cat maybe a little smaller. I gotta look at how cats sleep. Oh, that's so cute. They're like hella curled up. I think I like that. So paws are on this side, kind of, and then I see the tail kind of curl inside like that as well. Aww! That's so cute. So kawaii. Okay. I think that's a good size for the cat. How far in does the room go? Okay. Oh! Oh, I'm seeing Copa's background right now, and I think it's 3D model. Really cool. I understand it would be so much easier if I could just like blender it. Very understand. Let's see who else. Oh, Mori's background is also really cool. And I have a look at Mori. Where is the just chatting room? I should have taken a screenshot when I saw it. This one? Not that one. Oh, this is quite okay. Oh, okay. Maury's background is really dark. Very, very dark. I can look at the Pokemon one, yes, yes. Magic mosaic glass window as the time element in the background. Can you elaborate on that? Like the timer on the glass, or as in like the time change like outside so we get to see it from the glass? I think either is a good idea. Okay, so she has like Tokyo Tower in the background. Okay, so what I'm seeing is the ceiling is like kind of this. Oh, hang on, I can't do this. This doesn't have a desk set up like Kobo's. Oh, but it's okay. The ceiling size is about the same. Yeah, that's okay. And also need to do a test. Oh my god. I was drawing on my iPad this morning because I was doing some work, and I just did the swipe gesture. Holy. Okay. I think I want okay. So there's gonna be 2 layers. The table layer by itself, and then we'll have the option to remove the table to just have the room as itself as well. I think that would be a nice versatile option to have. And then Kobo. I think their immersive element is like they're literally streaming from their bedroom. The both of them. The background has a bed on it. Yeah, I see. Okay, it's a very like wide camera angle effect. If I shrink him a little bit, that would look a bit small. It has to be like kind of like that. I think I want it to be a bit lower then. So then the table area would be a bit lower as well. Moving that down. Cat is a bit close to the edge, so I'm gonna move it up a little bit. I think what we definitely wanna have in this one is some plants. I think would look really nice. Everything is on a low opacity layer. I should do that kind of here. Okay, and that would be a kind of the structure, and now it's like decoration time. I'm looking at post office references and a lot of it is just a photo of the building from outside and I'm like, what if him is just streaming outside? Like, bro, just have a desk outside and the background is just like a train. Day in my life at the train station. I think sort of that situation. Potted plant or a flower you like? Definitely we'll have a potted plant. I can say though, I really love the aesthetic of old like Gothic cathedrals. Like the very like arch kind of windows. Those type of stuff I really fuck with. Okay. It would be a very open room. Okay. Let me fix that perspective. Stony room, maybe. Perhaps. We shall see. I know if anything, I want the table to be wooden sort of table. So we know there would be a wood material, definitely. Think some what's it plant. So these are just like the very rough designs. Right now we're not locking anything in yet. Um I kind of like having a library sort of situation as well. So like cabinets of books. Oh, it's like the archive room. It's kind of giving archive room right now. And then it's like cabinets, 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 bookshelves. In Gothic style. That's actually, yeah, let me like look it up and then let's see if we can actually work with the Gothic style if we want to. Gothic style architecture. Inside. Whoa! This looks a bit intense to paint actually. Hang on, let me put it up. Hang on. Let's put it on top. Ba-bum. This is very, very ethereal looking. Copy image, paste. Is this the same place? Might be the same place. I don't know. Oh, it looks different actually. Interesting. I do like the idea of having like stuff that I like kind of on the cabinet. Holy him. That do be the case. That sounds like it. So complicated but cool. Yeah, I agree. It's like a Kairu crocodile, yeah. It's like they're at the swamp, but there is a cabinet or like a tiny shelf with just like Miku and Chikawa at the background, you know? So it kind of like it's this kind of like quote unquote fictional character with like some kind of real life pop reference. A reference to Miku is always a nice reference. Oh, speaking of not really architecture, I guess, but more like room design, kind of like interior design. I really like mid-century modern style. Let me grab it as well. Kind of like this sort of vibe. I recently found a cafe that kind of have that aesthetic and it's really, really nice. It's really nice to be there. But yeah, they have very like wood kind of shelf, wall, furniture, and then a lot of potted plants, and then yeah, you have the soft elements of the couch kind of in the room as well. If we make it like gothic, I see that there's a lot of kind of like that motif, so it would have to be kind of like that for the top of it, you know? But I don't think I like that visually because if I already make the windows like that, it's a little bit too much repetition to my liking. Oh, I think the one thing that I barely think about usually is like how the lamp is gonna look overhead. I think that's something I need to establish. I think I want to avoid having an element in the middle because that's where him is gonna be. So we don't really stack everything dead center type beat. When I was a kid, this is the lamp that I always drew. always that one particular lampshade design. Wall chandelier. Ah, good idea. Good idea. I think I would put like chandeliers kind of like that situation where it's like lining the walls. Lamps were lit by fireflies. Ooh, cool idea. I think I would do something like that if I know I would animate it, because otherwise it's a bit hard to tell that it's like fireflies. Oh yeah, having like an enchanted room. Okay, okay guys. Okay. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna have the very like medieval gothic type of room with like some fantasy element when we have the magical knight him skin. So I think for this room the direction would kind of be a little bit more like this was the reference that is the closest to my mind that I just remembered. Violet Evergarden. Like, the aesthetic of that world, I think, is what I'm kind of aiming for. For him right now. Evergarden back. And yeah, they also work in a post office, so... Oh my god, it's very hard to find just like an environment for Violet Evergarden. They just give me like Violet herself. Yeah. Yes. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. This is the sort of kind of world that I'm thinking of for him. I don't know what like style what's the name of the movement or the style of it, but you know that specific kind of like fantasy kind of like western anime world. Do you have a working playlist that you use or made? Not really. I just listen to like whatever new song that I find and then play it on loop, which at the moment is Greater Than One, which is the Gecko trailer song from Valorant. I play that for an hour and I lock in. And then the other day it was Baby No Money. Yes, I just switch it up around. But yeah, that's the aesthetic, guys. That's what I'm going for. It's kind of the world that I'm going for. So I think I'll kind of build it around that sort of aesthetic now for the rooms. Oh, I remember when I watched Violet Evergarden like a couple years ago and just cried every other episode. That was a moment. Bavarian. Ooh, that's a new word. Yeah. I just looked it up. Yeah. Kind of something like that. Yeah. I think cause most of my exposure to this sort of like environment architecture style is from anime because I feel like it's very distinct. So Violet Evergarden and then some of the older One Piece settings, and then hang on, let me summon. This. Anyone watch Princess Choo Choo? I grew up with that, and that's the kind of vibe. Like in terms of like if it were a school, I think that would kind of be the vibe. Kiki's delivery, absolutely, yeah. Kiki's delivery service. Yes. That's the one. That's the one. Thank you for helping me find clarity, guys. That is the direction that I've been looking for. Very good mention of Kiki's delivery service. That would be so much easier to find reference. Because there's a lot more Kiki background. Yes. Exactly that period. Guys, you cooked. You all cooked. Very good. Yeah, that's the direction. Yippee! We narrowed it down. Maybe a little less greenery from that one reference. But that is the direction. I'm gonna find like a more housey house. Low-key house moving castle as well. Low-key. But I wouldn't want to be in Howl's bedroom. Background. I wouldn't feel safe in this room. It's very claustrophobic. Hi Ciel, good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Yeah, this is the vibe. This one. This do be the vibe. Okay. Now that I have my expectations, I have my references, I can kind of like sort things out a little bit more. I'm gonna put everything into one group and I'm gonna lower the opacity and I'm gonna build it up again. Yeah, I think it works in that environment. I think that's okay. Yippee! Yippee! Bum, bum, bum. Yippee, room progress, yeah! It's almost an hour. Ooh, yeah, time flies by. Hello, random boy. Good morning. I think another thing that I noticed is I want to make it a little less symmetrical because it's really symmetrical right now. Might actually switch it around a little bit and not have the cabinet full, perhaps. So there's a different element of interest over there. Also, I think like any Animal Crossing enjoyer would kind of enjoy this sort of activity, I assume, because you decorate a lot and like figure things out aesthetically, functionally. Thanks for helping me, guys. I'm very glad I decided to kind of do this on stream, because ultimately you guys would be the ones spending the most time looking at it as well. Kind of making sure that, I don't know, I feel like a little bit of a collaboration like this would be nice for everyone all around. Good morning! Yes, yes, yes. Also, I'm so glad of this kind of angle where it's just straight ahead. I don't need to think about boxes. I don't need to think about making it look 3D. It's just flat, straight. It's the easiest, most loveliest angle ever. But of course, it only works in like this sort of situation. When you're like actually working on like a film or something, you would very rarely find a shot this flat because you will want everything to be three-dimensional, sort of dynamic. Yeah, because I think like in like a film situation, a music video, or like a trailer situation, you want it to be dynamic and like a lot of visual interest in a sense for people to kind of enjoy watching. That looks like such a solid bookshelf. Whoa. Making straight lines. Very relaxing. I'm really waiting for my coffee beans to get delivered because my current coffee beans has gone pretty bad in a few weeks. And it turned really bitter. I don't really like the taste. So yeah, I ordered one last week and I'm really hoping they would deliver it soon. How do you like your coffee? At a cafe where they professionally make it with like an espresso machine, I like a cappuccino. No sugar, no nothing. And bonus points if the chocolate powder that they put on top is sweet. That would be my sweetener. And yeah, that's my go-to coffee order. Just regular cappuccino. Sometimes extra chocolate on top. But at home I just make iced latte because that's the easiest because I have a mocha pot. So it's just getting the espresso extracted and then just popping it on milk and ice. Vibes did you settle on? Kind of like Kiki Delivery Service Violet Evergarden sort of aesthetic. Chair sofa on the right? I think that's a good idea. I was looking for like a softer element to add into. Yeah. I put a couch there. You guys can hypothetically sit there. Hypothetically, you'll be back there. Let me look for a couch design. Oh, I know. I should make some like wings sort of shape references as part of the design, you know? Should be a little bit forward, my dude. Thank you. I'm gonna make it look fluffy, so it's nice when you sit on it. How often do you drink coffee? Once every day. Once every day. If I miss my coffee, unfortunately, I get a headache. My body has been a little bit of a caffeine addiction. So I can't miss my coffee. Also, I said I've been listening to Gecko from Valorant's trailer song on loop, and on that video, oh, I should make like a separate. Hang on. Yeah, I'll make this one a chatty canvas. I was looking, it was just this illustration, being the middle of the video. So I kind of like look at his model a lot and like his design a lot. And I'm just like, fuck, those pants are really good. I looked at that pattern and I'm like, dude, I kind of want that, both for him and for me in real life. Like, that's so good. I'm like actually looking at him like, bro got the drip, bro got the drip. Like, I wish I dressed like that in real life, you know? I want to make that happen so bad. Oh my god! Just like ending the pants right there. Oh my god, wait. Ending the pants right there. Right, and then you can see the top of the socks, and it's one of those with like the socks go like has a line on it, dude. Oh my god, crashing out, crashing out. I love Gecko so much. Anyway, my point is I kind of want to incorporate that sort of pattern in this as well. A coffee a day keeps the cranky away. Yeah, I think so. I think that is the case. And I want the floor lamp, but I can't have it in the middle, so I might have to put it on like over here. Obviously gonna have to move the plants around and stuff, but that's alright, we can do that. Yeah, cause so peak his theme song too. I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree. Cause I started Valorant really late. I have a lot of agents still locked. So I haven't even unlocked Gecko yet. So I still haven't played Gecko. But he'll be the next character for me to pay my 8,000 kingdom credit points for. Not tried drinking coffee yet. Is it worth it? That really depends on each people. Can't really say a blanket statement that could, you know, encompass everyone. But for me, I like the taste, and I like kind of having a drink while I'm studying or like while I'm working. And obviously, aside from water, I think coffee is like one of the best choice that you could go for. Tea is also really good. To get into tea is also really good. I also drink some tea. But yeah, as long as it's not alcohol, you're fine. Hello, Ciel. I love the presentation and artwork of your videos, so the stream goes well. Thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you. Had that on loop for a long while last year. That's me right now. I'm looping that really hard these days. It'll take forever to unlock characters. Yeah, it takes really long. My first one I unlocked Viper, and then did Killjoy, Waylay for the funs just to test it out, test out the other elements, right? But my friend suggested try playing Fade, and I like playing Fade a lot. So that's fun. But yeah, Gecko's gonna be the next one. You get to try him, he's fun. Yay, I'm a Deadlock fella, cool. I think Deadlock is also really cool. I think fighting Deadlock, a very good Deadlock player, is very annoying. As in, like, they're very good for their team. Like, I feel if I see Deadlock in the enemy team, and if they're a good Deadlock, I'd be like, oh, I have to be careful, I have to think. That is to say, I think you're cool. I love basing people's personality on their mains. This happened when I was playing Genshin as well. Positive assumptions, of course. But yeah. Unlock Viper because it was the Viper Chamber trailer that got me into the game. That was when I like realized the scope of the lore. So I'm like actually like playing for the lore and then also playing for the game afterwards. But my first intention was for the lore. But yeah, it goes really deep and I'm like, oh my god, I need this to be like a series like Arcane, you know? Like Riot, make it happen, Riot. Like hire me, let me do the job for you. I'll make it happen. Mm, 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 mm. Don't know what to put on the top. Let me look at some references and ideas. Put Fortitian Val 2 on Magi, please. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I need it so bad. Low key at this point in time, I'm like, dude, I'll learn painting to be so good that for you, Riot, like hire me. I found the artist that did the background matte painting for the Viper Chamber cinematic, and I'm just like, fuck. Oh fuck. I wanna be you so bad. Wait, let me actually show you guys. Let me actually show you guys. It's a Valorant lore about I don't think I'm the best person to explain it, but my very rough TLDR is that there is two Earth that exist at the same time, and everyone from the Alpha Earth has a copy in the Omega Earth, and it's kind of like they're fighting for resources. One Earth has too much resources and the other Earth doesn't have enough resources, and the one with lesser resources want to get resources to save their world from dying, but obviously from the other world's POV, it's like, why are you stealing from us? But from the other side, it's like, we need some energy or we're gonna die. So it's really tense, and then we're seeing the characters being pushed to their limits. Like they used to kind of have a rule in a sense, like between the two, how they fight and stuff. But now it's like we're seeing the character getting pushed to their breaking point, where they're literally like actually committing murder and stuff, you know? But yeah, the lore kind of like develops slowly over 5 years, I believe. So it's a very slow burn. Yeah, that is a very condensed explanation. If you want to be a full-time artist though, I kind of am right now. And like I love art a lot. And I think like I would be happier even doing art as a job rather than like anything else. Wait, I can't find the artist. Check right artist for Val. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I got you, bro. Okay. Okay. Lock in, everyone. Lock in. Locking in. Hang on. Get on, my boy. Go to the side. Also, I'm so glad that like every time I speak about Valorant and like chat response, like you guys who also play Valorant, you guys are very chill people. Because I know like Valorant doesn't have the best reputation of players and enjoyers, but so far everyone on my stream are good people. So I'm very glad to see that. That's the artist on Instagram, and oh, this is the background that she does. Oh my god. Hang on, let me take a screenshot. Like literally that entire scene over there is just her. She did all that. Hope you get to do art for a living as long as possible. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. I truly hope so as well. Thank you. Yeah. That's the stuff she's doing. Oh my god. Yeah, just stalk her account. Have a look. Very awesome person. Very awesome art. But yeah, that is my goal, to be able to paint like that. And then Riot, hire me, hire me, hire me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! Okay. 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 So a lot of the lamps, they actually just end up with that kind of curve of the lamp itself. Manifesting our riot dreams, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Do you play Valorant? Recently, I started, yes. Kind of Valorant OC. So, Valorant, they're, all the characters came from, like, real-world countries. So, like, you have, like, the USA, you have Australia, you have, Croatia. Although, like, they actually come from, like, real countries in the world. Damn. They already have an Australian agent, though. So not too sure. I kind of like that. Wait, I kind of like that. Lol, that looks so funny. I need to have more elements that look like that now. But yeah, I can't really request much for an OC because I'm literally like, look at this guy. This is all I ever want to be already. He got everything. Manifesting the dream, but we'll miss you when you get hired. Aww. You're too sweet, guys. Do you watch Arcane too? Yes, yes. They're not connected. They're by the same parent company, which is Riot Games, but Arcane is based on League of Legends, which is a different game from Valorant. I think I'll just have like... Oh, wait a second. A rug, guys. That's what we're missing. We need to have a rug. Also, I know for sure that... Actually, I don't know for sure. But I think I won't be streaming tomorrow, so the stream streak would end today because tomorrow I have a friend coming over. Yay, friendship. Yeah, so I have a friend coming over, and we're gonna be spending the day together. So I don't think I would be streaming. But yeah, my week is literally pretty free otherwise because I took a break from my retail job. And yeah, just gonna be doing commissions. I'm planning to like open up other commission styles. Right now I just have the kind of PNG, tuber, chibi design. If anyone wanna commission me, right there. But yeah, otherwise lots of work here and there. Him as a Valorant character outfit idea. Yo, that's very neuron activating question. Would definitely a little bit less preppy than how him looks right now. Would be more like a bit grungier, I assume. Yeah, I don't think anyone is that preppy. Oh, what am I saying? Chambers right there. This is the preppy guy. Let me show you. Chamber. Like that's as like rich, clean, academia look as you can get in the game. Oh, the soundtrack is really good. Soundtrack of Arcane is good. Maybe we want a circular rug because a lot of the elements are already quite angular. Want to make the place look welcoming. Nice. Yeah. It's calling for a desk in the middle. Oh no, not a desk, like a coffee table, but I don't think I would add that because him would often be in the middle and I don't want to crowd the middle section too much. So I'm gonna leave it at a nice rug. Any suggestions? I don't think I'm in the place to give suggestions at the moment because I only just got started as well. But best of luck with it. I reckon a lot of kind of like the suggestions for that for like commission would be in the like marketing side of things, like knowing your client, knowing who's your target audience, that sort of stuff. But I think like perhaps a general advice would be to have good communication with your client no matter what. So just like really clarifying stuff, make sure that you guys are on the same page. Yeah, so that, you know, they know exactly what they're getting into, and then you know exactly what they're looking for, so there is no like miscommunication, because miscommunication is quite awful. But even if that happens, you can always clear things up with more communication. Potted plant, mini potted plant. Little potted plant. Yeah, I think definitely not painting this today. But I think I can get like a little bit more of a detail and like kind of like defining what things are. I can do a little bit more of that. Let me join the Discord server. Yeah, join the Discord server. Payment processors scare me. Yeah, yeah. I used to use PayPal, but I don't use it anymore. Very confuzzling. Aside from the obvious thoughts of books, what would him be hoarding as collectibles at home? Good question. Good question. What other collectible, huh? I'm not sure how often him is at home, but I could imagine if they spend a lot of time at home, he would collect um like mugs and like plates and stuff. I think that would be one. Also stamps. I think definitely stamps. Definitely stamps. Oh, that's right at the neck. Not good. Not good, not good. Can't do that one. I usually stream for an hour, max 2 hours, because I get tired by then. So yeah, that's kind of like the estimate. Never beyond 2 hours yet. I don't see myself having that stamina yet. Plates with nice prints, yeah. Yeah. Different mug designs would be nice. I agree, I agree. Yeah, I think I'll have another stream where I'm painting this. If anything. what kind of music? I assume in this kind of like era, if we're going off of like Kiki's Delivery and like Ballad of a Garden, there wouldn't be like that much option outside of classical instruments, right? So I would say like probably piano. Theme song, dude, sounds so cool. Would definitely have like one of those chanting choir stuff. 100%. I've seen how like modern songs kind of incorporate like chanting and like choir elements, and it's always so cool. I might get kind of like copyright blocked or whatever if I play it, but it would be close to like near Automata songs, I reckon. It's like one of those where like if it's an anime, if him is a character in an anime, the soundtrack would like have vocals, but it's not in like a real language type beat, you know? I think that's good. That's pretty good of like kind of decorating the wall so that it kind of leads the eye pretty much to the center. I think I'm just gonna have like a clock hanging here, I'm not gonna lie. Like a very decorative clock hanging. Really like those kind of like store signs. Kinda need to see a reference for that though. Oh, let me see what they have for me. Kiki sign. Yeah, it's really cute. That's really cute. Oh, they put it on the top. That's really cute. I kind of want something like that in the scene somewhere. Or maybe for the clock. I think Kiki has a special place in my heart because of Gigi, obviously the cat. Because my mom doesn't really understand anime, but she knows I like cats, and then the only kind of like anime cat that she knows of is Gigi. So she would get me like, if she sees like a Gigi kind of like decoration or something, she would get it for me. So I have a soft spot for Kiki because of that. You're him. Oh my god, that sounds so cool. Yeah. Sounds so cool. Cute. You're just my favorite. Yay! That's so sweet. Yay! Ribbon is really cute. I like ribbon. I don't know how to technically put the clock in though. Like Maybe it's a kind of like a web browser crop. Or if I could find a better like timer widget, that would be nice to kind of put there. My top comfort movies. Nice! Ponyo is really cute. Hey, hello! Hello, hello. Yokotaro would approve. Hell yeah, that's big. That's big, guys. Very big. Speaking of which, I have to restart my game. I have to restart my Nier gameplay, because I played it like quite a bit, like, I don't know, like a little bit to near halfway point, but I stopped playing because I got really busy with school and the story got a bit too intense for my for my emotional heart. But it's been like 2 years, so I have to restart because I feel like just jumping into it after 2 years, I would feel a bit lost, especially with the combat and stuff, so I think it's just better if I just like restart and then just like lock in. Yeah, that looks so nice. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I think I might just like follow the design quite a bit because it's a very good design. Hmm. Let's watch the anime. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Then I want kind of like probably some sort of like a of like this is what we're doing in this stream, so like a space to write about the stream, vaguely something like that. If I hide the background, yeah, that's kind of the progress we have so far. There's already a Discord server. Should read the description. That is okay. Okay, Minasan. I think I'm hitting my limit of locking in. Time to unlock. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna end the stream and then take a break, prepare lunch, and do laundry. I have laundry I haven't done yet. Yeah, just gonna draw the goodbye cat. And bye. Thanks. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me on this stream today. Thank you for helping me figure out the background, the setting, the vibe, and I really appreciate all your inputs and questions. For all of you that joined 3 days in a row, thank you so much. That is very, very nice of you. And thanks for all the nice things that you say and share as well. I hope everyone has a lovely day. If you're going to bed, good night. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again soon. Yeah. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Yippee! Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.